MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Colorado Rockies and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Luis Severino is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan, any thoughts?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Standing in, Joe Morgan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. Walker's got it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ballgame. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on them this afternoon on the road?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hit.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
It was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Stepping in now, Johnny Bench. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 30. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Number 23 is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for the Yankees, number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Aaron Judge is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch on the way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Stanton, the former Miami Marlin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. And now at the plate, Babe Ruth. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way, too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Digging in, Chipper Jones.
Third baseman, Chipper
Hey, this one's a long
Jones.
way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at-bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Batting ninth,
Ready now,
shortstop,
Cal Ripken.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third, rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on base. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates a pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Morgan is there, and that's the second out. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. And a dangerous knuckleball to miss high with. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. There to take it is Chipper. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. Hicks, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Guerrero has a read on it. And that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Number 5.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Johnny Bench. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Line drive to left. Gardner is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Number 30.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Babe Ruth. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Gardner is there. And that's the third out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So striding in, number 25. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. One out, nobody on. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you could do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, and Vlad puts some torque into this one as this ball is driven high in the air to deep left field. Gone! So a solo shot here for Vlad Guerrero. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting number 10.
In now, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Ripken Jr.
Standing in now, Cal Ripken. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1 count and the pitch. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Into the box now, Joe Morgan. Seared down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Ted Williams. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Hicks is after it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The batter, catcher.
Striding in once again, Johnny Bench. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.
Leading off the 4th for the Yankees.
Here's big Aaron
right
Judge.
fielder,
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
There's a knuckleball bobbing and weaving right over the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. To third. Jones comes up with it. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
The windup and the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-2. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 30, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Number 30.
First offering on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. And here comes Junior. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Vladimir
Man at second here with
Guerrero.
2 away and set to stand in a guy who's still very dangerous even this deep into his career, the free-swinging Vladimir Guerrero.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A 2-run homer for Vladimir Guerrero. His second home run of the game as this lead swells to 7-0.
I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
A.J. Cole gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Judge going back on it.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
It'd be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have good feel for his breaking stuff or his off speed and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, D-Row, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up all game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, D-Row, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ruth has to retreat to the track, but he has it. Digging in to try it again, Cal Ripken. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. This one's down to third. Andujar fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin. The sixth.
Number 8.
Digging in and looking for more, Joe Morgan. He drove in 2 runs on it. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
With their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, well, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Number 5.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Bench. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Runner goes for second. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Judge is under it.
And that retires the side. But the Rockies add one more to their lead, and it comes via the solo ding. Next for New York, number 25. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
You know if a knuckleballer's in a game this late, he's got a good one working. He's been able to manipulate that thing all over. It's been dancing, occasionally mixing in a fastball. He's done a nice job.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. Breaking ball in for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Ready once again, Babe Ruth. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Babe Ruth.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Right side, fair ball down the line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Vladimir Guerrero will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Hicks is right there, 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now for Colorado, Cal Ripken. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Sharp ground ball to third. Beautiful diving stop to first. Got him. That was exceptional. Giancarlo Stanton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Fouled away. No hits to this point. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More base. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Joe Morgan. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
The designated hitter, Ted Williams.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Heading after it is Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in for the Rockies, Johnny Bench. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy...
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that... Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. We're in the 8th now,
Leading
and
off for the
nothing's
Yankees,
changed out there on the mound.
center
Well,
fielder,
I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Pulled toward right center field.
On the run is Griffey.
But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
Hicks at third with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
He's set and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at,
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's majors versus minors between the Colorado Rockies and the Tacoma Rainiers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Hisashi Iwakuma, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
hey, the key to Iwakuma is simple. Split, split, split. You're going to see split after split after split. Not an overpowering guy. Will throw an occasional slider, but he's about 70% split fingers. He has one of the best in the game. The key is he needs to throw his fastballs for strikes.
Coming to the plate now, Joe Morgan. He will lead this one off today. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Heredia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Next for the Rockies is the DH, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Smoke toward the hole. Beckham ranges to his right. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Batting third.
Digging in, Johnny Bench. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. This is line to left. Perez is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Now batting, Ken Duke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rainiers.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Guerrero on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in. Time for stepping up now, Joe Morgan. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Rockies, second baseman,
first pitch of the at-bat.
Joe Morgan.
Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
From the stretch. Grounded to first. There's one. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Johnny Bench.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dorta shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Striding in, Ken Duke. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Duke, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in two things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
First baseman.
So digging in now, Kareem Beckham, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that swung on and missed for strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted in the air to center. Oh, and he misses it. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Right fielder, Keenan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Keenan Triplett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Beckham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. In now for Colorado, number 30. He stands in for the first time in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Triplett is there. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Batting fifth.
Striding in for the Rockies, Babe Ruth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. And gone. An absolute bomb.
It wasn't exactly a majestic home run, but Showtrack tells us here that that ball was absolutely crushed. It left the bat at an incredible 116 miles an hour.
So one away here with the bases empty, and here comes Junior.
Center fielder number
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Junior.
No balls and one strike. Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The next 0-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul.
No, that's foul.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Dribbled up the line. The 0-2 once more. And right into the shift. Beckham is right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ground ball foul down the left side. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Line drive to left. Perez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Andreas Dorta, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Number 30 has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are two gone. Standing in, Rafael Garcia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Won't go after that one, and it's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Coming to the plate now, Chipper Jones. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Chipper Jones.
Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
On the run is Heredia.
1 out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Mike Piazza.
Stepping up now, Mike Piazza. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 8.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ted Williams.
Ted Williams.
Popped him up. Duke in foul ground. And the inning is over. Rockies strike for 1, and it comes. Leading off the inning, Jack Perez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heat.
He froze him on the fastball there. Jack Perez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the third. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 0-2 once more is looked at off the plate for a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Striding in once again, Ken Duke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A high fastball is in there.
No balls.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 23 waits on it, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. Digging in for his second.